do a night drive tonight, 24 degrees in North America. My seat, you want to adjust you have to do sit in them here so you can see everything on your back. I want to put my foot on the brake this end for me because I'm automatically, car's just warming up. Now it's left this 30%. We're getting close to getting an oil change. The air pressure. So this is very interesting. The left front driver is 31 pounds. The right front passenger is 33. The left rear driver is 31, and the right rear is 34 pounds. So there's something going on with the air pressure. Once we drive a few miles, the air pressure on the left side will go up a couple of pounds, but so will the right side. So there seems like they're off about 2 to 4 pounds. That's normal. They're tire pressure sensors. I have everything secure in the car, and I'm going to show you how you properly back up. My foot's on the brake. I do have a backup camera, but I want to look as I back up. So I'm going to back up slowly and look. You see me looking as I back up. So I'm going to squeeze the gas, goes into reverse, and I'm looking left. If I turn to the right, if I turn to the left, the car goes to the left. If I turn to the right, the car goes to the right. Now I'm going to turn the wheel, and then I'm going to switch views. Okay, that's a nice, good view. This car has very bright headlights. They come like this from the factory. So this is really good for a night drive, explaining to you what you need to do. You notice I'm the middle right side. I'm gonna have proper space. I don't want to tailgate. I don't want to hug the right because people could walk out between cars. They could get hit. You can tell this is the holiday season. A lot of people have lights up. I want to be mindful and be a defensive driver. Whenever you're driving, expect people, walking dogs, animals popping out. I'm going to make a left turn, so I want to come up and stop. Do you see the shiny? I'm going to back up a little bit. This is a teachable moment. I want you to see this. Do you see the shiny portion right in front of us where the lights are? That is black ice. If you're not paying attention and you're not careful, you turn, you could slide into that car, C-A-R, across the street. So you got to be careful. The temperature is very cold outside. So I'm going to come up and move up, and I'm going to stop. So if water's freezing, you know it's cold. And then I'm going to go ahead and make my turn. And I want to stay on the middle right side of the driveway. They did not stop down there. I want you to notice cars. If you think for a moment cars stop at stop signs, they do not. I do not want you to get hit. I want you to be safe, and I want you to really learn from this. So I'm going to be making a left turn. I'm going to come up and stop. 1001, 1002, 1003. I do practice what I preach, and I want you to be a safe driver. If you have questions, go ahead and put them in. Neighborhoods are really good to drive in. You have to make a lot of right turns, a lot of left turns. We do reverse parallel parking. We pull in driveways. My blinkers on. See, they only stopped because I was here. They would have ready to run that stop sign. So I turn and I'm looking where I'm going, and then I turn out. That was a pretty nice turn. I did a tutorial earlier about holding the steering wheel. My hands are at 9 and 3. It varies on how tall you are, what type of car you're driving, how far you are from the steering wheel. What did you learn from your instructor? Me. What did you learn from your mom and dad? All of these things play into the elements of learning how to drive. I'm going to stop. S-T-O-P. 1002, 1003. Now I need to move up. This car does have auto stop, so if you hear the ignition shut off, I do apologize. I'm going to stop here and look. Outside view. Thank you. That means a lot that they help. I'm glad. Please tell me where you're from and while you're on. I want you to consider, I have a podcast too. It's called Driving with Myles. It's on Spotify. It's called Driving with Myles, M-Y-L-E-S, on Spotify. So I'm getting into the left turn lane. You see where the line's open? That's where you're supposed to merge in it. And then you want to stop at this stop line. It's called a stop bar. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and clean the windows. And this is a teachable moment. You need to know how to put windshield washer solvent into your windshield washer reservoir. You try to say that 5 times. But anyway, this windshield washer solvent is a specially formulated solvent that does not freeze. Florida, woo, a lot of crazy drivers down there. I've been to Florida a couple times. We played Florida State when I was in college. They did beat us, of course. I think that was way after Dion. But Florida is a beautiful area. Been through there a few times. Really nice. Had a couple tryouts there too. Beautiful. I hope you're enjoying it. And it's like 24 degrees there. I wonder what the temperature is there, right? What is the temperature? So I'm here waiting. I have a red arrow. This means I cannot turn. And also you hear this blinker. Some drivers like the sound of this blinker. I have a blinking yellow. I move forward. Okay? I'm waiting for traffic to go by. That's on my left. And then when it's clear, I'm gonna make my left turn. I'm still waiting. They have a headlight burned out. And then I make my turn by the double yellow. Boom! B-O-O-M. Got that good turn. You gotta get excited when you make good turns. Learning to become a safe driver is so important. And been driving through Florida, Texas, Kentucky, Kansas. I've been up through Montreal, right? Brothers to the north. Been up there before. Been up to Windsor. So I've been to about half of the United States. So speed control is pretty nice. I'm going to be making a left turn where this blinking yellow light is. So I'm going to get my blinker on about now, 100 feet, a half a block. And you see where the line's broken? I merge in. Then I come to a nice slowdown. Also, I want to suggest that you guys subscribe. I'm really growing here and pushing a lot of content out, teaching you how to drive, going live in the morning, at night, in the rain. And it really is good to show all of you different situations. I'll do some parking tutorials over here in this area. Really good area for stall parking, angle parking, parallel parking. So I'll be doing some series on that. So the speed here is about 35. I'm staying at that speed. If you're not careful, you can literally go off the road because it's hard to see. This is a good area to take a beginning driver, well lit, a lot of curves, easy to see. But you notice I cleaned the window. It's about 90% clean, 90. I want 95 to 100% clean. I'm going to be getting into this turn. So this lane is specifically for turns. I see cars. I'm clear. I'm going to turn, and I'm turning real slow and easy. And then I'm going to turn. Look where you want to go. I'm doing a lot of turns here. And this is a great area for all you guys to start. Notice arrows. I'm on the right side. And we're in North America. We drive on the right. So you want to have good spacing. You want to take your time. And then I'm going around to the right. So parking lots offer so many good elements. Angle parking, stall parking, reverse parking. I've done some parking tutorials and I'll be coming up with some more things. And then going up, putting gas in the car. I've done some tutorials on that. Going to the ATM, going through drive-thrus. All great elements to learn how to drive. Hey, do you guys have a Culver's in your area just by chance? I'm wondering. You know, do you have one? And whenever you come up to a gas station, ATM, you got to be really careful. People will come out right on you, so you got to look. Got to be careful. Oh, goodness. You have to go to the, I prefer to go in the morning, but sometimes you have to go in the evening. You got to really be careful. You got to watch what's going on. And I'm looking around. You never want to be vulnerable. So I have what I need. You always want to put your cash in your pocket immediately, put your card in your pocket, and then you want to keep moving. You don't want to wait necessarily around at any location. So I have what I need. The car does shut off. I want you to listen. See, it just started up. Now this is kind of confusing. You have two stop signs. So this stop sign is for me because I'm on the right side. So I'm going to go up here and stop. S-T-O-P. That crazy drivers in Florida. Hello, cool person. Hey, how you doing? I do appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully you enjoy this. So I've stopped. Don't distract the driver. Right, that's so true. So I take students often and adults to parking lots so you can be consistent in parking. This is a great way to learn how to make right turns. You want to keep your turn short. You see I'm positioning the car to the right. That's what I need you to do. And when I position the car to the right, I can look to the left and I can also look to the right. So that's how I need you to position the car. You see the curb coming up? If you cut it too short, you're going to go over the curb and damage the rim. I've had a lot of students do that because they panic and overturn. Hey, if this is bringing you value, give it a thumbs up. And what I'm going to do is take you in through this parking lot near Walmart just to show you pedestrian stop signs. Now, I take students through this route too. You see the short turn? Thank you for the thumbs up. You see the short turn? Turn short. Right, don't turn wide. If I turn in the wrong lane, I can hit that car. There are no pedestrians here, but I want to look. This one, I believe, stays open 24 hours a day. Some do not, some do. I'm always scanning delivery trucks, shift workers, baskets. Okay, had a student hit a basket before. So you got to look, had a bus driver hit a basket. So I'm just going slow, scanning. I see those two people. I see the one to the left. This is how fast your eyes have to move. Now, they put these speed bumps in. Do you guys have speed bumps near your stores? Okay, so I'm squeezing my brake. They're kind of putzing around, and I'm just going to wait. It's called being a courteous driver. I'll let this guy go by, let them go by, and then I'm going to proceed. Going in nice and easy. And I'm scanning because they have deliveries here also, and this hazard to the right I can't see. So I got to look left and right, and I turn on my blinker. Again, I take students through this area. I think there's a car coming. Nope. And then I turn short. Now, I've done some tutorials on those semi trucks, and I can pull over real quick and show you from inside view. Okay, look, they're blind spots. That bar will go under the truck if we rear end the truck. There are 4 blind spots. There's the left side, right side, front, and back. Stay away from these blind spots. So if you have to pass, you want to pass on the left. We're on the left side of the semi truck. I know truckers will thank you. A lot of truckers have made comments. You keep pushing out those videos. You keep telling those drivers, stay out of those no zones. So we want to keep going. Those tires could explode. We do not want to be near that. So we want to keep going. So you want to keep going. And this is a uncontrolled intersection I'm coming to. So I want to come up, yield, look, and then I'm going to make a right. And again, you see this big stone that's here? A lot of people hit that because they're turning too aggressively. Man, I see the truck drivers in there. And we need those truck drivers to deliver our goods across the country. So we're very thankful and appreciative. So I have to stop here. And there's a speed bump here. A speed bump, I'm going to show you. So the car went up. I'm going to stop. I look. I check. I'm already here. I proceed. And also, Walmarts are very accommodating to people who have campers and mobile homes. So I'm going to come up and stop here. So I'm actually showing you this course at night. I'm going to have a complete stop. And then I move forward. And then keep your turn short. You're going to see the curb. That's how I want you to turn the wheel. This is a front view today, and I want you to imagine you're in the car with me. We're going around the course. Hey, thank you. Thank you. That means a lot. Okay, I want to keep doing. Thank you for subbing. That means so much. And I want to come up, and then I'm gonna make a turn again. So what I would do if I'm driving in with group of 2 or 3, each client will go around here 3 times, 4 times. 3 times 4 is 12, 4 times 4 is 16, so you know what to do. Of course, this is the evening, night, and you don't have a lot of people, but you get a full effect when there are a lot of people here. Speed bump again, so I'm gonna squeeze my brake. Go over real easy. And I'm looking for silhouettes, I'm looking for people popping up. There are a lot of deliveries here. A lot of people order groceries. So people coming out, coming in, trying to hustle, make that money. People are getting some food before they go on that midnight shift. I understand it. So I'm gonna come up again. You should hear my blinker. And I'm gonna stop. Pretend you're with me. I want you to look left, right, left. There's a car. I'm gonna wait. You're gonna see them come by. And then I'm gonna proceed through. I'm gonna be trying some new things, getting some new tutorials. I need you all to leave some comments, tell me what you want me to do. I do a lot of parking tutorials, parallel parking, reverse parking, stall parking, merging on the expressway, okay? I do reverse parking into driveways. Parking maneuvers are important. I do road test prep. Whatever you need, I do those things. Making left turns. A lot of beginners struggle on left turns because you don't know when to turn. Rules of the right of way. I have a stop sign, so I have to stop. I've stopped, 1002, 1003, okay? Let's address this air pressure in the car a second. Remember I told you the front right tire and the front rear tire at 34 pounds. That's good. But the front left 32, the rear left is at 31. So there's something going on with that tire. I'm gonna come up and stop. Merging, okay, I definitely will do some merging. I just caught that. Will the environment you drive affect? Yes. Look, it's in the evening. Great question, thank you. Their environment, well, look, there's no one here, right? A beautiful apartment across the street, but they're still dangerous. If this was Saturday or Sunday, 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, it's packed. There are 50 cars. There are people cutting off. There are people walking in front of the car. There are little kids running out. So the environment does impact how you drive, okay? If this was 3 in the afternoon, 4, people are coming here to get food, okay? So I can just drive here consistently and show you car maintenance. Oh, I got you on the car maintenance. I'm an enthusiast. I build motors. I can show you about car maintenance. I have a GoPro. I can get that going for you. See, I'm turning on my blinker. See, they know where I'm going. If I didn't turn on my blinker, they wouldn't know. And then I'm going up again. I think a lot of beginners, you have so many things to do. Turn on the blinker. Look left, look right. Cover the brake. Slow down. So I try to let you absorb this. If you notice, I'm consistent. I'm at about 15 miles an hour because I don't want to run over anyone. So yes, the environment does change. If I did a Mr. Beast video, hey, I drove around the same area for 1 week straight, you would see all the people. You would see the sunrise. You would see the afternoon. You would see the evening. You understand what I'm saying? So, and if I had a camera on the dashboard and a camera on my foot, you would see my foot move, and it would be more active when more people are here. So this is like our 3rd time. So you almost know this route. So I'm looking, and then I'm turning. And there are semi trucks again. We talked about this, stay out of the no zones. So maintenance, I will do some how to change your tire, how to check your oil, windshield wiper blades, all those key things. Now, over Christmas break, I will have some time. I'll be editing some videos. I'll be doing some tutorials. I will definitely do some maintenance because you need that. How to put air in your tire. I've stopped, I'm looking. See, I don't want to hit that curb again. And if I turn too fast or too tight, I'm gonna run it over. So maintenance, I have you, I got you. I will show you just the things you need to do. So I'm gonna come up and stop. 1001, 1002, 1003. Now I'm going to move forward. Now, we've been through this course 3 times. It's kind of quiet, low key. Now we're going to get on the road. What I need to do is put on a heart rate monitor. You can see how my heart rate increases, how my eye movement will increase, and so will yours. So I come up to the edge, and then I stop. I look left, right, left, and then I'm going across. And if I want to get over to the right, I'm going to get over to the right side of the road. So you need to know where you need to go. Thank you. That means a lot. So I'm going up to the light, and I'm going to make a right turn. So now my energy's picking up. I have semi-trucks, I have cars, people could be tired, coming from Canada, coming from New York, a wide variety of places. So I want to go up to this stop line. And I want you to hear this. There's a lot of traffic. There are 20 to 30 cars on the road. Yes, you do get excited. Yes, you do get nervous. But if you follow, that's that semi truck. You should be able to hear that. If you follow your rules, that means a lot. Thank you. I really want to bring you some good things. So I want to turn into the nearest lane. Thank you so much. So yes, now the environment has changed. The speed limit here is 45 miles an hour. It changes. We have cars. I'm gonna go down a couple of blocks. And I want you to see this. So I have cars. I got to get my speed up to 45 to 50. I see that car. See how they pull it out? Scary, right? And then if you were with me, so I'm going to proceed with caution. I'm not going to slam brakes. Okay? Many of you would have slammed brakes and hesitated. That car was a little bit dangerous. I'm going to get to the middle. Here's another teachable moment. These are 2 fuel trucks. State law, national law, federal law requires these tanker trucks stop. What a great opportunity for you guys to learn. Look at this. Real life here. Federal law requires school buses, fuel tankers to stop. So I want you to see this. Okay, I don't want to explode between them, but this is cool, man. They're following the law. Love it. So now I'm going to get over to the right. So I look over my shoulder. This light, do not run it. I have time to slow down and stop. There's a difference. And once all of you learn this, you're going to be safe. Okay? So I stop behind the line. Car shut off. They're past the line. That car to the left, failure. Then we get marked down. They're almost in the intersection. Don't be like that, driver. There's so many elements you can learn. So yes, the driver environment has changed. I'm looking around more. I'm more aware. If I was tired, it would take me longer to process. I'm not tired. I got some rest. I taught class tonight. Got out, got some money. I'm going to have to make a food run. But there's so many elements here. And there's a semi truck behind me, so I'm a little bit nervous. I want to make sure they stop. But also these ladies and gentlemen are specially trained and don't mess with trucks, especially gasoline fuel tankers. Lights green, I looked, this car will go very fast, so I'm just barely on the throttle. And then what I'm gonna do is make a right. But this turn is a very short, tight turn. See where I got in? The broken line. And if you wanna pass your test, thank you. I usually stream at 12 o'clock every day, Eastern. See, that's a good turn, right in the nearest lane. I usually stream at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. But over the holidays, I'll put out a little survey. And you guys tell me when do you want me to stream. I do some driving over the Christmas break. But we can do an hour session. I can do tutorials on the road test, driving maintenance. You tell me what you want me to do. I have the tools and resources. We can have you guys come on. Oh, you're on the time that works. I trash out content in the middle of the night. I have some videos set to go out 10:30, 11:30, 12:30 a.m. 1234. So I try to mix it up to get a wide variety of viewers, but I do go live 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and then you can catch the replay. I'll be going live more often over Christmas break. That'll be fun because I really want to give all of you to see this tanker coming. Look how long that is. Whoa, brother. I don't want to mess with that. I get over to the right, and imagine you're here with me. I'm looking, but you can see the curve. Turn smooth and short. See the front end? Then I turn. I look right into the turn. Good. Thank you. I appreciate that. So we make a lot of right turns. If you're learning how to drive, your instructor should be taking you in neighborhoods, main roads, thoroughfares, going into small parking lots and doing figure eights. We really want students to feel comfortable, learn how to drive. 7:30. We will, okay, we'll figure out a time. I want to give all of you value. I want you to become a channel member. I'm still rolling out some of those things. And when you become a channel member, we can give you exclusive content on car maintenance, test prep. I can get in the car and go live. Obviously, I'll have another person. And then you can see what I see. So that would be really something good. Now, this railroad track, you have to look left, right, left. There's a warning sign. RRX means railroad. So I'm coming up. There's another gas tanker. They must be putting a lot of fuel in at night. Okay, so I look left, right, left. Yep, that's a gas tanker right there. So, you know, what we'll plan to do, I'll be going live. We'll have, you can join in. Also, I have a podcast. It's called Driving with Myles, M-Y-L-E-S, and that is on Spotify. Again, driving, D-I-R, driving, D-R-I-V-I-N-G, with W-I-T-H, Myles, M-Y-L-E-S. Thank you. That means a lot. And I'm very social. I'm here to answer your questions, so I'm going to stop here. And then what I'm going to do is get on the freeway, show you a freeway merge, trying to make good turns at 20. You know what? I've taught students 20, 22, 25, 27, 30, 35. Whenever you're ready to, yeah, check it on Spotify. You will really laugh and you'll feel like I'm there with you. I talk about the dynamics of driving, how to support you. And I've been wanting to do that for a really long time. And one of my students said, hey, you can do this on Spotify. I'm like, thank you. Thank you. So Cadence, I want to say thank you out loud. I'm shouting you out. You really helped me. So I'm making a lane change, and then I'm going to show you a merge. I'll get you on and off the expressway. So this is kind of hard to see. You see the blinking yellow? That's for a left turn to get on the expressway. A lot of cars have crashed here because it's very confusing and hard to see. So my blinker's on, I merge in. There's no traffic, I yield. I have to go in the correct lane. So I go across. And these are your Chevron alignment signs. These places, these signs are all over the world. So this tells me the curve is going to the right. The Chevron alignment signs are on the left. This is a really sharp curve. So if I go too fast, I'm gonna roll the car in a ditch. I'm gonna go in easy. And this would be a nice, I'm gonna let down the window. Listen to this sound. It gets really windy, and then I accelerate out. Yeah, you will like, and then follow that. I think I have like 10 episodes. I'm very positive. I'm blessed. I had a positive high school coach, positive teachers in high school, positive college teachers. And then I try to be very positive and talk to my students and embrace them and help them, because that's what it's all about. Thank you for that. So I'm going to get off here. So on your test, you'll get on, you'll get off. Okay? And then I'm lifting my foot. I'm going about 60, but I need to slow down before I get up to this curve. If I don't, I'm going to spin out. and lose control. So now we have the chevron alignment signs on the left again, and you're going to see them change. So this tells us the curve is going to the right. And you can either keep your blinker on or turn it off. I have a white line, edge line to the right, yellow line, warning to the left. Now the chevron alignment signs have changed. You see this? This could be on the test. The curve is going to the left. So you need to notice those subtle differences. We talked about signs tonight. That was warning. This is a guide sign. These are guide signs. And then I'm going to come up and squeeze my brakes. If you have time, you should squeeze your brakes. And you notice a lot of semi-trucks. The later it gets, the more semi-trucks you're going to see. So we saw about 6 semi-trucks. I'm checking traffic, but I want you to see where I position the front of my car. It's clear. I'm going to get right behind this truck and accelerate smoothly through my turn. Keeping space. It's called a space cushion. So I want to increase my following distance. Decrease means you get closer. Increase means you make more room. So I'm scanning because these could be stale green lights. They could change instantly. And we never want to slam our brakes. Good, I'm going to get over. Wait till the line is broken. And this is good driving technique. I'm going to squeeze. I'm at about 30. Back, thank you. And then when I get back to the lab, I will look at the comments and I'll put together some series of videos for you, because this is why I do this. Not for me, but for all of you. So I'm going to come up, take my time. I'm looking, and fast food places are dangerous. People sticking French fries in their nose, not paying attention. So I'm going to turn on my blinker because I'm going to head to the Golden Arches. I'm going to pull over and talk to you, give you guys a closure, and then you'll be on the way. So I'm going to squeeze my brakes, and sometimes it's hard to see the driveway. I almost went in the wrong driveway. Okay? Seriously. They do put French fries in their nose. I'm not kidding you. I am not kidding you. Okay? So I'm going to give you a closure now. Okay, let me put in park. So let's review. I gave you a tutorial about night driving. It was pretty calm, pretty chilled. You asked some very good questions about night driving and the driving environment. Typically at night it's more chilled, it's more relaxed, but you have people who are tired. You have truck drivers. You have people who are getting off work. You have people going to work. So you have to adjust your speed and position. Next, we went through a parking lot, which is really good fundamentals, because I want to try to give all of you the proper driving environment. And I had a front view today of the camera, and I showed you how much spacing you need to have. If you're too close to the curb, when you turn the wheel, you're going to go over. You'll cut it short. You'll blow out the front tire. You could break the axle. It's a big, long mess. If you are too far away from the curb, you're going to make a really wide school bus turn or semi-truck turn. You're going to end up in the wrong lane. So I've seen beginning drivers do both. Turn too wide, and then what they do, they turn too short. So what I need you to do is practice getting that front end up and then turning the wheel really smooth and slow. You saw me go through that Walmart parking area. I made 12 turns. And when you make 12 turns, you're going to be very consistent. I need you to be more consistent. If this brought you value, give it a thumbs up. Go to the Spotify podcast, Driving with Myles. I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye.